The PC cases we're about to show you are hands down our favorite cases of 2024 and coming into 2025. Are any of these PC cases the right one for your next build? Well, we're gonna find out right here, right now on Robeytech. Now, we built inside over 50 PC cases on stream this year, and that doesn't even include the ones we built multiple times, as well as some of the nearly 20 cases we've done in-depth reviews of. So since we love PC building around here and we build a ton of them, we wanted to take our year's worth of PC building experiences and give you a bit of a brief explanation of what makes the ones we've chosen for our end of the year list the best in the category. And to be clear, these needed to be released in 2024. And the categories we're going to be looking at are best showcase for showing off all your parts, the best small form factor PC case for small spaces and travel rigs, your best back connector BTF case for those who can't stand the sight of cables, and the best in thermal performance, and best case for under $100, so like your best value case. Since we can only embed a handful of our PC case review videos, which are the little things you see up here, we'll be linking our reviews for those cases we mentioned down in the description below. Now, with all that in mind, we're gonna start with the best 4 basically showcase builds. Now, this one is challenging because we've seen a number of amazing dual chamber cases this year from manufacturers like Antec, Corsair, and Lian Li. But there were 2 that came from the outside of those houses that made our list as our favorites, the Hyte Y70 and the Montech King 95. Now, if we look back at our metrics, we used iterations of the Hyte Y70 3 times while using the King 95 4. Now, both of these cases come in a variety of unique colors and both have incredible visual interest. The Y70 with its edgy, asymmetrical outside, vertical GPU mount, and the option for a customizable display. And the King 95 with its smooth, rounded corners for more of a fishbowl vibe and its integrated RGB. As for pricing, the Y70 starts at around $200. Now, if you want one of their bubble tea inspired cases, that'll be closer to $220, but if you want to go all in with like a touchscreen, that'll set you back around $380. Now, you should check out the Terra Milk version that we used in the Intel Mod Workshop. It turned out super pretty, and that video is right here. Now, as for the King 95, it's no less stunning. As far as price goes, it can be found for as low as $80 for the Prussian blue version without fans, and for as high as $199 for the Gear Seeker Special Edition version, which I have the 117 one, if you can actually find one. Again, both cases offer a great aesthetic to show off components while adding their own pizzazz to the mix. And if you want more pizzazz with your PC cases, you know what you should like, subscribe, and ring the notification bells. Here at Robeytech and Robeytech Live, we have storage units filled with extra pizzazz just for you. But if you want more of an 0-in-1 like dual chamber case, you should check out our review of the Antec C8, which is right here. Now, this next case was in our contest for best showcase PC until we started looking at our next category, best back connect or BTF supporting cases. Now, these PC cases have to pull double duty here of providing a wide open space to show off your build inside the case while also giving builders enough room for cable management. Now, we've seen quite a few back connect cases this year. We've seen a number that forgot just how much room builders need in the back of the case for all those extra cables and their connectors. Enter the Corsair 6500X. Starting at around $200, this case is a must if you're considering a back connect style system. Not only does it have a great panoramic view of the insides, it has a generous amount of space for cable management in the back. Now, the 6500X also has a really cool feature that sets it apart, like swappable paneling in case you want to go for like walnut accents to brushed aluminum, and a series of cable channels specifically meant for their IQ Link system. And speaking of IQ Link, there is a version of this case that you can pick up for around $270 that comes with 3 Corsair IQ Link RX120 fans pre-installed, as well as an IQ Link hub. If you're looking at this case as an IQ Link option and you were going to fill it out with fans, this is the most cost-effective way to do it. Now, if you're hearing those numbers and your wallet is starting to wheeze, hang in there. We're going to talk about some budget cases that are straight bangers for the bucks you're going to be spending on them. Now, when we started planning this video, our favorite budget case for 2024 has been the Phanteks XT Pro Ultra. For around $80, you get a solid mid-tower case with 4 of their 140mm M25 fans pre-installed. And as a mesh front case, this thing has airflow for days. But then came a new challenger. The Lancool 207 dropped on our doorstep, and wow, is this case an incredible combination of inexpensive and performant, and as a cherry on top, it's also pretty easy to build in as well. Now, the Lancool 207 comes with 4 fans, 2 140mm high performance fans in the case front, and 2 120mm PWM fans in the case bottom. The front fans are over 100 CFM. This is also a mesh front case as well, so this one is great for airflow, both for AIO and air cooling. Not only that, This thing has a solid feel to it that we really love, and it muscled its way into the conversation with some of our most performant cases of 2024. What we really love about both the XT Pro Ultra and the Lancool 207 is that these cases are great for beginner builders. They can help you save money on the total cost of your build thanks to the included fans, and they both look and function fantastically, whether you're air cooling or your CPU is using an AIO. Next up, we have our small form factor cases. SFF builds are great if you need a grab and go system or if you're looking for some extra space on your desktop. And with the new Ryzen 9000 series and Core Ultra 200S series CPUs running cooler than their predecessors, there has never been a better time for SFF builds. Now, while we would have named the Fractal Terra as our favorite of 2024, I mean, it's still an amazing case, and you should check out why right here. But as cool as the Terra is, we had two others that really impressed us this year for very different reasons. Now, if you're looking for a more portable rig, the Lian Li Dan A3-mATX is the way to go. This thing is masterclass in engineering. Everything about it feels intentionally designed to give builders flexibility and freedom in the parts they choose to put inside. Like all SFF builds, it does force you to choose whether you want to use a thicker GPU or an AIO CPU cooler with a bigger pump head. But there is a lot of freedom that builders have with this case. And one of those freedoms is the financial freedom, because the Lian Li Dan A3-mATX only cost around $70. We actually built an SFF rig to travel with the Robeytech team in this case because of how well it performed in our test. Now, if you want a showstopper of a mini PC, the Fractal Era 2 is a sexy beast of an SFF case, especially the Midnight Blue version. It does have a starting price of around $200, so this is not a case for the faint of wallet. That being said, Fractal's artistic attention to detail is on par with Lian Li's engineering, and it does have some incredible functionality to it as well, including the center plane that can be adjusted if you need more space for your GPU than your CPU cooler. When we built inside of it, we were able to fit an RTX 4080 Super and Intel Core i7-14700K, and both worked extremely well. You should check it out actually right here. Again, two amazing small form factor cases that were absolutely outstanding. But like the Highlander, there can only be one in the next category of cases, our best thermal performing case of 2024. And the reigning king here is the ASUS TUF Gaming GT302. That's right, an ASUS case. You know what? A lot of people forget they make cases. It would be an understatement to say that this thing packs some wildly good cooling performance. Throughout the entirety of 2024, the GT302 has stood as our coolest tested case all around. And that's not just talking about CPU cooling either. The GT302's GPU temps were just rock solid all around. Keep in mind, that was with stock fans as well. The ASUS TUF Gaming GT302 comes with 440mm PWM ARGB fans that are ever so slightly thicker than the average fan, and when combined with the massively open front panel and full mesh back panel, this thing gets so much air you could call it Jordan. Now, the GT302 also supports BTF motherboards as well as EATX boards, so not only is it cool, it's also super versatile. You could go and watch a review of this one right here and find out what it can do and what it does really, really well. Oh, and you're probably wondering how much plasma you have to sell to afford a case like this given it's ASUS, but you know what? Just roll down your sleeve. It's not gonna be like that. The GT302 retails for about 150 bucks, but we've seen it as low as 130. And if you're looking for a case that prioritizes cooling and still looks good while doing it, this one is the case to beat in 2024, and few have dared to even come close. And speaking of close, it's close to time to end this video. But if you want to know more about the other PC cases we reviewed this year, like the Fractal North XL, the redesigned NZXT H7 and H5 Flow, or funky cases like the Lian Li Sup01, you can check out all those right here at Robeytech. We've seen a ton of incredible and innovative PC cases in 2024, and we cannot wait to see what 2025 holds. But we want to hear what you think down in the comments below. Did you have a favorite PC case of 2024? If you've had an opportunity to build a PC inside of one of the cases we talked about in this video, what were your impressions and which was your favorite? Let us know down in the comments below. Now, while you're down there, go ahead and slap that subscribe button, whip that like button, and ring that notification bell so that you get a notification each and every time we post a video like this right here in Robeytech. And if you saw one of these cases you love and you want to continue the conversation, maybe talk about what kind of build you put inside of it, head over to our Discord server, discord.gg/Robeytech. Amazing place to talk to other PC and tech enthusiasts who absolutely love to have these conversations. You know what? You might just make a friend. Also, follow us on all the other socials at Robeytech, absolutely everywhere. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.